Hey there, in today's video I'm going to review these, the Bose Quiet Comfort Earbuds II. I recently bought this pair of Bose Quiet Comfort Earbuds II, and in this video I'm going to tell you why I bought these and figure out if I can recommend them. I bought noise cancelling headphones because I live in the centre of Dublin and it's occasionally noisy and I like to cut out the sounds. I wanted something that was lightweight when I'm travelling and was noise cancelling for airplanes, trains, all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to have a pair to use occasionally when exercising in certain use cases. Why did I get a pair from Bose? Well, I have fit anxiety about earbuds. I've had lots of those free ones you get with Apple over the years. They always fell out of my ears. And various other ones I tried, I just couldn't get a good fit. I had various ear loops, all sorts of things. I tried a pair of Bose years ago. They worked and I've been sticking them with them ever since, again because of fit anxiety. And I really am interested in excellent noise cancelling capabilities, so these fit the bill. I've had a variety of Bose products over the years. These are the Bose Sound Support Pulse headphones. They have a heart rate monitor in one of the ears. Fit really good. They tether together, but they're Bluetooth from the audio source. A pair of headphones I really enjoyed running with over the years. Great fit for me. I have the Noise Cancelling 700s. These I use all the time, regularly, typically on flying or just general noise cancellation, Zoom calls, all that kind of stuff. Not as comfortable around the neck as I'd like them to be for getting on and off the airplane when you've got your luggage is all stored away and you just want to wear these. And they're not all that comfortable to walk around in. They're okay. I mean, I've run occasionally on a treadmill, not ideal, but very good from a noise cancelling point of view. I also have these, the Bose Sleep Buds 2, I think. These fit really well. They're nice and small, go in your ear really easily, but they're practically useless. You can't. The only sounds you can get are the sort of sounds to soothe sleep, which I do a lot, but typically I find easier just to use Alexa to play thunderstorm sounds. But these things, they're pretty good, but they're very good so you can sleep on your side very easily, but they only play a very limited number of sounds. So I haven't found them as practical to use as I would like. I also had the Quiet Comfort Originals. I had them in black and then I had them in Soapstone, and I lost both pairs. Well, very annoying, but I lost both pairs, and partly why I decided to replace them. There's quite a big difference between the Bose Quiet Comfort 2s and the originals. The originals were much bigger, the case was much bigger, and the buds were much bigger, and they stood out from your ears much more differently. They also had a different type of fit. I actually liked the previous fit, had a lot of confidence in it. It basically has wingtips that sort of, you pick different sizes, and I found it to be a really great fit. And also in the app that we'll come on to later, there's more controls with the newer version. The new design is very different. Previously, there was just small, medium, and large wingtips, very easy to figure out which one worked. Now you've got two different rings, and each ring comes in three different sizes. So there's a lot of different types of fit or combinations. You've got the piece that goes in your ear, again, small, medium, large, and then you have an outer piece that goes around. I found them very easy to, I got large on both of them and they worked, they fit great. There's an app, we'll come to the app, but the app actually tells you whether it's a good fit or not. The unit comes with something they call custom tune technology. So once you go into the ear, you hear a sound and then it does some sort of measurement of your ear sonically and figures out whether you've got a good fit and adapts itself to your ears. So yeah, very good fit. The only worry I have is the longevity. To get these out of the case, you have to pull on the on one of the rings, and I suspect over time, if you're a heavy user of them, that will wear out without too much difficulty. The earbuds come in two colors, black or soapstone. I went with the soapstone. I think they're more discreet on me. The unit is actually lightweight. Together with the case, and a lot of times you'll be carrying the case, overall it's 75 grams or 2.6 ounces. And individually each bud is 7 grams or 0.25 ounces. Bose say they'll last about 6 hours. The case, they'll do charging from the case, and once the case is fully charged, you'll get another 3 charges from the case. So you should be able to get up to 24 hours on a charge from the case and the buds. So how good's the noise cancelling? Well, for me, it's next level, way better than the previous ones, and actually better than the over-ears, better than these. I was surprised with that, really surprised. I think some of it is down to the fact, or most of it's probably down to the fact that there's a very good fit in your ear. It's really, at least if you get all the different rings right, it's really tight, very little air leakage. I was really surprised at how good it is, and it's customizable. There's a test on the Bose website. I'll put a link down below. I mean, it's very hard for me to, it's all right me telling you how they sound, but the closest I could get is if you go onto the Bose website, you'll have a go. And what I did find, and the Bose website, I did find it's accurate, except that when I have the noise cancelling even up full, more people voices come through than I would expected. I mean, they're muffled, but there's more through. Something like an office environment where the heating, ventilation, air conditioning, all that sort of hubbub, it deals with amazingly. People, I tried it on the bus and it'll get rid of a lot of background sounds, but you'll still hear people chatting and all the usual stuff come through. It'll be muffled, but it'll still be there. I found the sound quality to be better than I thought it would be. The audio was really good. I used it for calls and lots of different music and different kind of things, audiobooks. I'll put some links in the description to what I actually listened to, but I found the sound quality to be excellent. Like most hardware these days, there's some software, there's an app. You can adjust, obviously, the volume, the sound level. You can adjust the source. Is it from your computer? Is it from your phone? You can adjust the equalization, so you can have more treble, less treble. That's actually really good to do. It's lots of playing around with that, and you'll see it on the little video that's running on beside me here. Yeah, that's actually really good. And then there's various modes of noise cancelling. Now, I found this to be there's 4 modes, but it's largely on or off. I mean, you're either going to want to have full noise cancelling or probably somewhere near half, but you can pick various different ones. I imagine people go with full whack or half whack, but there's various different ones and they're called Jim and various other things. But I think if that was also tied in with the EQ modes, it'd be more useful, but it's marginally useful, but it's there. So what are the downsides? Well, they're very expensive. They're €299.95, 299 bucks, £279.95 sterling, or 429.95 Australian. There's a tiny bit of €20 off kind of stuff if you sign up for emails or something like that. But effectively, these are very expensive earbuds. Other disadvantages is it's only single point Bluetooth, so you can either have the computer or the phone, but you can't have both. I often like to have both, which you can do on the over-ear ones. And I think that's annoying, but it's not a great deal breaker per se. I think one thing that is really frustrating is there's no Find My Bose earbuds application. I think there used to be a couple of iterations ago. I lost 2 pairs of the previous version, a black pair that I lost somewhere in Arizona, and the Soapstone ones, I got to replace them somewhere in Dublin. I mean, that's very frustrating. I did look, I mean, another frustration is there's nowhere to sort of loop something in to attach an AirTag. So I might have to get a bit of glue and glue an AirTag or something on, because yeah, 300 bucks, you don't really want to be losing these. I did a lot of different testing. My favorite place to bring noise cancelling headphones, these, is to the dentists, but they're over my ears and they're slipping off, which is why I wanted, one of the reasons why I want to get this pair. But I find that as the dentist bashes against your head, the stuff, it can sort of turn on and turn off. So yeah, I would, if I had been to the dentist, I would have done a video at the dentist, but that's one place that I bring noise cancelling headphones to all the time. I use them on the treadmill a lot, so if it's now winter and I don't do much treadmill running, but I find treadmill running largely boring. And it's one of the places where when you pop them in your ears, you can run away. They were very secure. I didn't feel any danger of them falling out. I exercised for about an hour on a treadmill and the indoor bike, and so I got nice and sweaty. The indoor bike, great too. I found them really good. There was a lot of noise in the gym, so I had the noise cancellation up full. I tried them in the shower just to check the waterproof rating. They were fine. I mean, they worked, and I tried them walking around, going on a bus, all that kind of usual stuff. And I found overall them to be really good earbuds. Other running use cases, well, I don't run outside in headphones generally. I'm trying to listen to my body a lot. I find any other headphone stuff, or luckily enough, if I'm running with my friend Liam or other people, you know, conversation is great, but I don't really like to have my the sounds of my breathing and the sounds of everything else masked by music or audiobooks or anything. I like to just run pure, to use the phrase. I do find in an urban area, I'm worried about hearing noise, safety, etc. I want to hear cars and bikes, etc., etc. You know, just before I'm about to run across a road or anything like that. I really do want to hear. When I get a bit further out away from the houses and I'm on a trail, I'm worried about those most dangerous of animals, my fellow man. I want to hear who's coming, who's going, all that sort of stuff. I do think there's a certain sense that if someone sees you wearing headphones, they think you're more vulnerable. So I suppose there's an element of that as well. And so typically, if I'm going to wear them when exercising, which I like to do if I'm indoors, I'll do it in the gym like I did yesterday, on the treadmill or on the bike, largely watching YouTube videos. And that's actually a great way of if you just want to sort of generate some cardio, and the time passes really fast. So that are the kind of use cases that I would do in relation to running and exercising. Should you buy the Bose Quiet Comfort Earbuds 2? Well, if you're primarily interested in noise cancelling, then yes, they're really superb for cancelling noise, and it's adjustable. So if you like a lot of transparency and are outside, they're great for that. If you like premium sound, the sound is really good. And again, it's adjustable on the equalizer on the app. There's all sorts of the usual touch elements so that you can operate them from your hand or from the app, turning on, off, up and down the volume, all that kind of thing. And if you like using them in a gym, on the treadmill or on the bike, they're really super. They stay in place, sound is great. And again, you can adjust the transparency depending on how much you want to hear around you in the gym. But if your primary interest is just running outdoors, that's the sole reason you want to buy, then I'd say the answer is no. There's probably a bit of overkill. You don't need, or I certainly wouldn't need, the noise cancelling. So if you don't need noise cancelling, you're paying an awful lot to get it. And there's a lot of cheaper earbuds that will work just as well. And of course, there are also other solutions to hearing sounds when you're running outside, one of which I'm going to be trying out in the next couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you did, it'd be great if you hit the like button. As always, there'll be lots of stuff down in the description below, and I'll happily answer any questions that you put into the comments. There'll be a big blue subscribe button popping up there, and some related videos there. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, just keep running along.